are... Oh, alright, we are back. I unmuted the wrong thing first. Alright, you just disarmed the trap there in the, at the corner of that corridor. And, the rest of the party just saw that there is a door down here at the end of the hallway.
Right.
Do we want to check out this door at the end of the hallway while we're waiting for that gas to disperse?
Right, Braxon's
That
gonna
sounds
go.
good.
Braxton's gonna go back to here, pick up the bucket of water that came down.
Okay.
And he's gonna come up next to Lafdul, taking a deep breath on the way and holding his breath. And he's going to try to pour the water down the holes where the gas is coming out.
Okay, you weren't actually able to see holes that the gas came out. It came out from inside the galleon.
Okay, so he's going to pour it into the galleon.
Okay. All right.
That's not gonna have like a tidal effect to that pocket dimension.
The galleon kind of shakes a bit as this new introduction of liquid substance inside of it, but it doesn't seem to make much difference on the amount of gas, which is definitely less now.
Okay, once Braxton's finished pouring water in, he's going to back off.
Okay.
Well, Braxton's not paying attention. Yeldan's gonna have a look at those spears, that came out of the hole.
Okay. Lafdul, I'm going to move you back one because you would have moved out of the area of effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeldan, they are clearly designed for projectiles, as projectiles. They're not designed for throwing, so they don't have fletching or anything like that. They're not
Javelins, basically, right?
They're javelins, but they're a little bit more like crossbow bolts, or ballista bolts or something like that. They were clearly projected down the hallway, but they don't have fletching or anything like that. They wouldn't be good for throwing.
Oh, javelins don't have fletching. They don't throw them that
but
far.
they're some do, and I mean it depends on a lot of situations. But the point is that these are not. They're not like standard arrows. They're not like standard javelins. They're not good for throwing.
They could be modified though.
Perhaps.
Here, I'm just gonna gather them all up and put them right by the entrance.
Okay.
Like right there, in the corner. Because since they're not going to be useful in combat.
Okay. You also don't think that they could be fired from a standard ballista.
Hmm.
All right, so do
I
we want to go down the door, or do we want to wait for the gas to go away?
think we
I
should
say
check out
we-
the door while we wait.
Yeah, check out the door while we wait.
Braxton's going to...
Let's have Lafdul check the corridor while we slowly move up to the door.
And I'll back him up with the 15-foot pole.
What were you saying, Braxton?
Braxton's going to tie those javelins to the rope that the guys up the top use to lower down the bucket and tell them to take them up.
Okay.
As I'm chaps going forward, I get the party to check behind me and to check the walls to just cross-reference, basically, as if they were checking as well.
When I mean, you're not just checking the floor; you're checking the walls and the ceiling too. That's
Yeah,
part of why
I'm
it takes
just-
so long.
I might have missed something, I'm just getting them to casually check.
Okay.
So I'm just role-playing out whether or not
Okay,
it actually
okay.
has an effect.
Fair enough. All right, you don't find anything in the next 10 feet. Or the next 10 feet. Or the next 10 feet.
How's my hand?
Let's see. That was...
It's been quite a while.
Was that just 3 or 4? I
Well,
think that was 4. 4 checks. How many times did you... Let me see.
4 checks just then, yeah.
we were
No,
there.
It was 3. It was 3. I'm gonna go with 3. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
itches.
It's not got worse yet, though.
Not as far as you can tell.
Alright, I will move. I will check traps and move ahead.
Okay.
As I'm doing it.
Alright.
There's nothing there, then I will check the door.
Okay. You think there's something unusual up ahead.
On the floor.
Yep. And once again, it appears similar to the previous corner, the pressure plate up here. There's another block in the center of the floor. This time it's going all the way across, and it's quite large.
So
You don't need to draw it. You don't need to draw it. You don't.
Did
need
we
to draw
check for holes in the wall over there?
it. You checked that first square
Yeah,
when you came down.
Were there holes there in the wall?
You
Isn't
didn't
that
find
the
anything.
entrance?
You didn't find anything.
Alright, so it's just complete solid wall, nothing there.
Well, no, there are holes, but they appeared to you to be.
Yeah, alright. Knowing that there's new information, could I extrapolate that there could be a potential trap that goes like that?
There could be.
Yeah.
You know what?
But you also know that the ones fired from up here did not hit this wall.
No. How far did they reach?
3/4
Yeah.
of the way down the hall
Yeah.
before they
Ah.
hit the floor.
You know
Yeah.
what? We're assuming that's a door in front of us, but this could be a dead end with a false door designed to trick people into walking into a pit trap.
Could be. Could I tap on the floor, see if it's hollow? Not on the trap, near the trap. Well, not on
Maybe
that
better
square.
if Higgimus does that because he has the rod. Or
What's
the pole.
what's your detect noise?
I'm using the listening count as well. I think it's like 45. Let me check. Detect noise, yeah, 45 with the count.
Doesn't sound hollow. Sounds pretty solid.
is there any holes in the wall or on these walls here?
Again, there are the holes that you've seen at irregular intervals, but now that you know what to look for, they don't look like the holes up at the end of that other corridor.
What
Hang
about in
on.
the ceiling?
Hang on, holes we've seen at irregular intervals. I must have missed that.
Irregular intervals. So the walls are cut into the stone as opposed to like masonry, and there are cracks. There are holes, gaps, where there were like bubbles in the rock and stuff like that. I mean, this is
right.
all volcanic rock. This is basalt.
Right.
I was checking the roof. Is there any in the roof?
No, the ceiling appears to be masonry. The ceiling in this whole place, the ceiling and the floor are masonry. The walls are cut.
you- Tap ceiling.
You could tap the ceiling. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
I'll tap the ceiling.
Because if it's more man-made, it's easier to have a moving entire segment of the wall.
There is
the
something
ceiling.
hollow up there.
Ah. Okay. Well, we know how this trap's going to work from above. Can I look for seams?
How about we just so there's a trap that goes all the way across. Can we just avoid it now that we know where it is?
It goes top down.
No,
We'd
I
have
mean
to
the
jump.
pressure plate.
Oh.
We'd have to jump over the trap and hope we can get to the other side.
Maybe you
Okay,
could-
so the ceiling, to answer your question, Lafdul, since the ceiling is made of stonework, there are definitely seams. Whether the seams are just the cut stones or whether they are part of a mechanism, you can't tell right now.
You're asking for
Well-
a guy in full plate to try to jump over something.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I want to somehow take apart the ceiling, a little bit of it. Because it's hollow.
Or
There's something behind there.
All right, scoot back, people.
how about
I
you just
might need your help
trigger?
with that.
Why not just use the 15-foot pole and trigger the trap from distance?
I don't see why not. We know it's trapped.
Everybody else back away very far.
I will go all the way back as well, as far as we can. Well, without the poles for length, I guess.
It's just 15.
Leva, could you? Yeah, thank you. Ockar, you want to scoot back?
I'll go up.
And then, how far back can I be, Ald, and still hit this plate?
One more back.
I will hit the plate.
Okay. As hard as you can?
Yes.
Okay.
Just drop the pole if you need to.
You gonna leave the healer where she is?
No, she probably
healer will
moved.
come
It's
back.
just
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about her. I mean, if you don't see her move, you can assume that I mean, she's being safe. In fact,
Okay.
I'll move her here. So, I'm not going to put her into danger through my own inaction. Whereas, I will put you guys into danger through your own inaction.
Bah.
Okay, so you hit the stone as hard as you can. Are you doing anything other than that?
pulling
Pressing
the
down
tap-
on it. Just, I'm trying to shove the plate down with the rod.
Right, but
You want to
to
pull back the rod
Are you
afterwards?
leaving?
Yeah, I will definitely pull back.
Okay, give
You
me
leaving with the
a
pole?
dexterity check.
Check. You got those.
Okay.
Super good.
Yes, super good, super good. All right. So you hit the stone as hard as you can, and you're gonna try and backpedal or jump back or something like that as soon as you do so. And as soon as you hit the panel, the ceiling swings down and just a massive pile of rubble collapses down into the corridor. Let's see how your pole does.
Just not as long as anymore.
Oh, actually, surprisingly enough, in your jump back, it actually slipped out of your hand and went sliding back along the floor. Managed to completely avoid everything. And you you take 2 points of damage as some stones bounce and hit you in the face and stuff like that.
Ouch.
I rolled double ones. Double
Yay.
ones.
On
Out
what
of
ti-
what?
2d6. Because you were
Makes
so
sense,
far,
'cause
because
I have
you were
that.
so far back and you were trying to dodge and everything like that, you didn't take anywhere near the maximum damage that you could have.
And I'm going to pretend also it's because of my hardened shell of a head.
That too.
So is the door now completely blocked off by rubble?
Not completely,
Takes time.
but it is a good 2.5, 3 feet high pile of rubble there.
Well, time to get moving rubble.
Can we
That's
still
why we-
open the door though?
Door
Right,
opens
right.
into the corridor. You can see that. So you would need to clear rubble to get to it.
All right.
Braxon comes forward with the empty bucket and starts filling it up with rubble.
I do my best to clear out the rubble as well.
Only 2 people can do it because it's only that wide. So
I
Well,
mean,
you just pass
but
the
you can
bucket
you can
back.
you can or you can pass them back, or you can lift them up and walk back.
Just pile them up along the wall or something.
Yeah.
All right. I say we move rubble until one of two things happens. One, we get enough rubble moved that we can get into the door, or that the gas from that room dissipates.
Okay,
Fair enough.
Ald,
Mm-hmm.
is this door a door that opens inward or outward?
He already said into the hall.
Yeah, into the hall.
Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah.
We
right.
have to clear the rubble.
Yep.
Leva has a look at the gas.
Oh, hang on. Braxton's going to give the door an experimental thump to see how strong it is.
It's pretty solid. It's definitely solid wood, very strong, well made. Wood. Also,
Ooh.
Leva, the gas has dissipated some more, but you still don't think that you'd want to go in there.
Okay.
Braxton says, "Hang on. We don't have to clear all this rubble. We can just smash a hole in the door."
Is that your
That's a
response
lot
to everything?
harder to do.
How well known is this asteroid?
Not well known at all. I mean, it's one of
We could have
thousands.
this as another base.
Only once we clear out all the traps.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. This would make an amazing base.
Yeldan's not laughing.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
so well
laughing.
hidden.
So is the other one. The other one is so. This one is actually within the overall band of the asteroid belt. The other one is out of it a bit.
Actually, I think I prefer the one with the underwater cavern a bit more.
Oh yeah, for ship travel, I guess.
Yeah, it's
You
a
could
lot
drop
closer.
stuff off here.
It feels more like a base, while this feels this just feels like a
I don't
dungeon.
know.
Okay.
Alright, let's keep going. It's
What's Braxton roll for breaking doors?
What are you using to
just-
attack it with?
Yeldan looks to the hinges of the door and asks Lafdul if he can move the hinges.
Yeah, it's not going to be open door, is it? It's going to be smashing. Or can he just not use Aegis Burden to smash through the wood?
You can attack it if you want.
No, I will just ask Braxton, do you think smashing through the door is the best course? I just straight up asking him. Nothing else.
Well, it'll save us moving all this rubble.
Do we have enough room to clobber through this? Walk through?
I mean,
Climb
Well, how
over?
long's it gonna take to move all this rubble? And then you're gonna have to pick
Oh no,
them.
no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to extrapolate going on your theory. Can we?
but if you smash in the door, you still have to climb over this rubble, which is, if there's something behind it waiting to chew your face off, that's going to be kind of difficult to deal with.
Oh, it's going to be quite whatever it is. It knows this massive great.
How tall's the rubble?
It's 2.5, 3 feet high.
All right, that's going to be unstable. Okay, Braxton's going to move the rubble. Carries
Don't
on putting
forget.
rubble into his bucket.
Don't forget that if there's rubble still there, and we run away, our pursuer still has to get over the rubble as well,
Unless they can fly.
unless they can fly. And even then, maybe they're too big.
This area is a sealed off area. We can assume whatever is here and it's no longer living.
So yeah,
But-
All right, so you're
it'd be
clearing the
nice.
rubble.
clear and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearing the rubble.
It takes about 20 minutes. At the end of that, the cloud in the other room has dissipated substantially more. You could
How's
test
my
it.
hand?
Can I actually enter it now?
I mean, you could have entered it before, but you just didn't think that was a good idea. You can
So
try it now if you want.
I walk to here.
Okay, give me a saving throw versus poison.
It might just not be as effective anymore. That's the whole point.
Okay, you're still coughing and choking, but
What's
it's nowhere near as bad, and that's it. No damage.
Sorry, that was I used the form, and that does a
Mhm.
roll to GM.
Yeah, she got a 3,
Oof.
but you didn't take any
Alright.
damage. You're still coughing and choking. You still think
Okay.
that it would not be the best thing to move through there.
I yell over at Leva. Hey, Leva, we got it cleared off now.
I yell back.
No, you can't yell. You're
Clyde-
coughing. You're coughing.
Quiet. I walk down and I cough, cough. It's clearing up.
Really? Lafdul cooks liar.
All right. Well, let's give it a little bit more time while we explore this other place here.
Is there any keyhole on this door?
Yeah, Lafdul wants to see if he can disarm and open the door normally first.
All right. Braxton's going to back off because there's a keyhole.
I'm going to look for traps on the door.
Okay, you don't see anything that looks like a trap to you.
I'm going to attempt to open. Actually, I'm going to listen first through the door. Everyone be quiet. And I'm going to open it.
I think anything on the other side of the door already knows.
I'm just checking.
Yeah,
The
but
door
I mean,
mimic. The door mimic eats Lafdul's ear.
something on the other side of the door knows you're coming, but it might be moving around, like preparing. So if Lafdul listens at the door, he may be able to hear it.
True. Go ahead.
But you don't actually hear anything moving on the other side of that door.
All right, I will attempt to open the door, and I shout back to the player, same battle formations.
Got it.
Brax.
Okay.
Oh.
You
Just as Brax is about to move up, Higgimus runs in front of him.
You insert your lockpicks in, and after some work, let me actually.
75.
Yes, I know your number at this point. I need to check the time.
Yeah, I was going to how's my hand?
Well, I meant the time for these things.
Oh.
I'll let you know when your hand feels different.
So I'm constantly checking.
Like I said, I will let you know when it feels different. It's a little bit tough, but after about 7 minutes, you hear the click, and the door is unlocked now.
Okay, it's unlocked. Higgimus, you would do the honors.
I'll open it up.
I will back behind Ockar. I'll let him go in front of me.
Yeah. I'll move in front of you then.
No, Braxon is not going to let Lever come past him.
As we head in, I'm going to test out one of the functions.
Hang on. I want to be specific here. Braxon was in front of Lever. He is not going to let a spellcaster walk past him when we're just about to open the door. Yeah, I want to swap our two places over.
Oh, wait,
do you want to swap with me, Yeldan?
I left the rod back at the entrance as our ladder escaped.
Yeah, I will swap with you.
You go in front of me then.
No, I thought you retracted it, Ockar.
Okay, let's say I did.
Yeah, Braxton pressed the button and came down with it and gave it back to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna press. We're not on the Phlogiston, so I'm gonna press button number 1 as we head in.
Ooh.
Well,
Does
okay.
it still work?
Maybe I should describe the room before you
describe the room first.
Okay, so upon opening the door, you don't see anything moving around. The wall directly ahead of you is you can see what appears to be some flags, banners, some damaged weapons and shields right there on that wall.
Ooh, trophy room.
Remember the guys that were like chameleons. Don't just take it for granted that it's empty when it looks empty.
I will
This was
tap
past-
the floor
this was-
in front of us.
Past that.
It was the Undead Mask Temple people.
And underneath that trap door that wasn't open, that hadn't been open in a very long time.
So tapping the floor, you
Pressing down hard along the floor here.
Yeah, no, nothing happens that you can.
Do you want me to go back up again if it's no hostiles immediately?
Braxton's going to get down low and shine his continual light to see if he can see any changes in the floor.
Nope, you don't see anything unusual about the floor.
Okay.
Lafdul, do you want to take a look first?
I would like to look first, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll move it in such a way that he can pass.
Alright,
You don't have to be so perfect. If you're just saying that you're letting
Yeah.
Lafdul to the doorway and look around, I'm not gonna make you move all your tokens around perfectly. This isn't It's not a video game. All right, you don't find anything right inside the entrance in the room.
All right, I'll move in.
Yeah, Braxon will move into the opposite side from Higgimus.
Okay.
Did you check these side bits? Oh, I can't see my character.
Yeah, give me just a second. Give me just a second.
He's vanished. He's
Oh
blind.
no!
Hold on a second. Let's see.
Somebody
I
turned
was-
their fire invisible.
I was waiting for Ald to go and do that.
This is where Braxton accidentally walks into a wall and dies.
It's not impossible. You hit the wall hard enough on your nose.
Okay. So off this room is another corridor. And now that you're in the room, you can see that this far wall has even more things. It looks like there's a bowsprit even mounted up against one of the walls.
What's that?
What's that?
A what?
That's the,
Yeah,
the
what is that?
figure on the front of a ship.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That might be magical.
might be.
And on this wall here, carved into the wall, pardon me, is a figure, human. He appears. This is larger than life size. This figure is a good 8 feet tall at least, and he has a saber in the air. He's got a kind of a squarish beard, an eye patch, a hat that was kind of typical for pirates about 100 years ago. Braxon and Higgimus, you know of that. It looks like it's carved in such a way that it looks like he's standing on, at the railing of a ship kind of thing.
How high is
Question.
this room?
Is there a nameplate on the statue?
No, and it's not a statue per se. It's more like a fresco or a frieze, and the ceiling is more than 10 feet tall. It's
Okay.
a little bit higher than
Right.
the hallway.
Braxton's looking to see how easy it would be to detach this.
It's
wolf.
carved into the wall.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask. I was thinking, I wonder if that's good if that would work with statue. Or
Okay,
whatever
so
last
we-
Does he
spell
have a
is.
space parrot?
No.
Can I recognize any of these flags or symbols
You
with
have
my heraldry?
right? Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a check.
Wouldn't local history give you something as well?
If anyone had local history, I don't think anyone does have local
I
history.
do.
Oh,
Yeah, Ockar does.
Oh,
Oh, apparently he no need.
Okay.
I have local history.
Then. Oh yeah, actually, I should have said that Ockar, you would have known a lot of this information too. For some reason, I keep forgetting that you're from Brawl.
Well, yeah, because you're used to his old character, right?
Possibly.
It's because my character's a Norseman.
Nurseman.
So,
sounds weird. To me.
Higgimus,
He's a Viking.
you recognize some of the flags and banners here. They, some of them were well-known pirates between 100 and 150 years ago. And the figure on the wall, you believe that's Streb the Old pirate. That he was known to have fought against a lot of these people and taken some of their ships. Most of these pirates had multiple ships, though.
I see. Oh, yeah, this appears to be a trophy room of sorts.
sounds
I have
good.
a little bit more respect for this person now.
Well, I guess we can search this place for anything interesting.
The thing is, can we take those trophies or are they booby trapped?
We have Lafdul here to check for that.
Lafdul will check. Lafdul will check the room for secrets and traps and various things for however long it takes.
Would there be any monetary value for these old things?
Possibly.
To the right collector, probably.
Yeah, but then we'd be giving up the location of this.
No, we won't.
Not necessarily. We just take it out with us.
Oh,
We
yeah.
we just sell them to someone that's interested in pirates.
So
Here's
you're
a question. Actually,
Like,
I'm
we
gonna
can
look.
hold on
to
a
the
second.
speakers.
You're gonna search the whole room.
How long is this gonna take?
Probably a good hour, almost. Not quite, no.
Alright, it would be a good way to figure out how this poison's going to affect me as well, so...
Well, if you can search something hanging up, then Braxon will take it off, and then you can search behind it.
Well, yeah, paintings or something.
I got a question. Are these flags and stuff, they're made out of cloth?
Yeah.
The wood?
Oh,
it's
what's the
wood.
cloth?
There's also...
How long does wood normally last? when
Yeah,
it's
wood
not part
and
of a
cloth don't last
tree?
that long.
Wood can last quite a while. It depends on what acts
It's
against
airtight.
it.
What about the cloth?
Cloth, again, can last a long time. Depends on what acts against it.
What
Give it a
is the
feel.
climate in this room? Is it very dry?
It's pretty dry, yeah. This whole place is fairly dry.
Okay.
Been sealed up for donkey's years.
Well, in that case, the wood is very safe. The cloth, however,
Lafdul, so where do you want to start searching?
He's searching around the statue at the back.
Okay.
That parapet. What do you call it?
Frieze or fresco?
Yeah, fresco, sorry. He's
Yeah.
looking at that first for any, like, I don't know, like compartments, I guess. Like,
Check see
something
if
you
it's
slot your
secret.
hands behind it and it might open up or something. Like, pull away.
Yeah, might be a secret door.
All right, give me a little bit more description on how you're searching.
He's. Is there like any like things you can put your hands behind, like
No, this
like
is
a little caveat?
no. It's the fresco here. It only rises away from the wall. Like maybe an inch total. It's
Can
very
I tap to see if
flat.
it's hollow?
Yeah, you can tap,
Hang on.
You can tap to see if it's hollow.
There's
Yeah.
a hoard of gold hidden by Streb the Old.
Yeah. So
There's a hoard of gold behind him.
yeah. Well, I'm also going to see if it's hollow, so that would reinforce that statement.
Yeah, we should check that first before we start exploding or excavating.
All right, you're about
well,
to
Lafdul-
You're about to do
Sorry.
that, Lafdul, and you think you see a rune etched into the stone.
Rune.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Would that be spellcraft to determine what that is?
I asked Leva to see if she can determine it.
Okay. What is it? Spellcraft?
Should we back off away from this
She's
room?
only observing it.
No, should the rest of us back off?
Why?
It may be explosive runes.
Yeah, but you don't explode upon looking. Oh, wow.
God.
Oh
So with a roll
no!
like
Oh,
that.
wait. Can I do a second chance?
If you want to cast that spell, yeah. Well,
Is it
You
worth
wouldn't
it?
know until the
no,
result
because
happens.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
and I would say that it wouldn't work on that because it's a single action, and this isn't a single action. This is you're studying it for a few minutes kind of thing.
Okay.
So no, you can't tell anything about it. You don't recognize the rune.
Braxon's going to move back in the corridor.
Lafdul, I'm having a stupid day.
We'll have to rest and use magical detection. Now, we'll have to
I
leave
do
that
have
for another day.
detect magic. I do have detect magic. I noticed. I completely forgot that I had it in there.
You haven't memorized?
Yes.
Yeah, but
You can
wait
cast it
on
if you
that.
want.
I'm gonna cast it.
Alright.
All right. You
Don't
cast it.
forget level. Don't forget level and wild magic, etc., etc.
No, good. Thank you.
Considering you're casting at... Oh, actually, how does detect magic... You're casting at yourself or casting at the area or...
It's
Target self, I assume.
I
Can't
believe so.
can't I target the rune?
No, but you are the one affected by dispel magic.
Yeah, you're casting it
Okay.
on
I mean,
yourself.
detect magic. You,
Mhm.
you cast it on yourself to affect yourself.
Okay.
And
By the way,
Okay.
I just checked the it's not behind, it's hidden by.
that's fine. They
Yeah.
can think that, but I mean, it could. But if it's behind this figure, or if it's behind the other wall, that's still hidden by, double meaning.
Yeah, I know. I just want to refresh my knowledge on that.
Okay. So you cast Detect Magic, and the whole room lights up to you, basically. Magic is everywhere in this room. Definitely coming from that rune, and it's evocation magic.
Okay.
Tell that to the others. The whole
Do they-
room is magic. People.
Can you tell what is evocation magic generally?
It's up to her to say what she thinks that is.
Do those
Help!
I don't
Hold.
think Leva herself knows.
do those items on the wall look like they're magical as well?
The whole room looks lights up. Is magical for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's magic everywhere in this room. I'll put it that way.
Hang on. Can she
How
tell-
long?
Oh.
Sorry. How long does your detecting magic last?
A few rounds, whatever that means.
Okay, Braxton's going to run in and grab something off the wall, which may be the last thing he does. What is there on the wall that he can grab quickly?
There's some shields. There's some weapons. They're all in. They're all.
Any
damaged.
longswords?
They're all damaged.
Oh, they're all damaged. Okay, he's going to take one of the damaged weapons and come out the room and say, "Does this look magical now?"
All right, go. Tell me where you're going to grab it.
Well,
Ockar.
No, he.
About there.
Okay.
Ockar.
What?
Give me a saving throw
Come
versus
out.
spell.
Dave.
What?
Give me
Come
a saving
out.
throw versus spell, Braxon.
Get out.
Yeah.
That's probably not good. Oh no, it might be
That's
good. It's
probably
low.
good. That's
Is
good.
it lowest
No.
better or highest better?
Higher's better.
Highest better for saving throws.
You grab.
Then that's not good.
You grab. So you're grabbing one of the weapons, correct? A sword.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you put your hand on the sword, everyone sees this. A bright electrical shock just blasts into him. You take 22 points of damage.
Wait. I cast alternate reality this time.
Okay. Go
Because
ahead.
this is one action. He raced inside and he took a weapon.
All right. Go ahead and you can re-roll your saving throw, and you can pick the roll that you want.
Does by the way, does he remembers
hold on,
that
hold
he
on,
did
hold
the
on.
other
No,
one?
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He does not.
Nope.
Oh God.
That's a worse roll.
All right. Well, it doesn't
So,
matter. You take
22
22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
Can you not alternate Is it alternate reality?
Yes.
Alternate reality. But see, his action was going to grab the thing, and he was going to go
Could it
grab the thing
prevent-
anyway.
Yeah, but
Could he-
can she do alternate reality to make him pick up a rock instead?
No, it's as I asked before, and all answered. It's a second chance. What I didn't know
Alright.
was that Braxon has no knowledge of having done this before.
Right. So
So you take 22 points of damage.
right, but it allows a new saving throw, which can be good
Mhm.
because he had a new
Yeah.
chance to roll a saving throw. I'm not going to re-roll the damage. But you know, it can definitely allow new saving throws. It can definitely allow new attempts to hit. But yeah, you don't know anything. It basically creates a temporary duplicate of reality, where
So
the person
is-
attempts the same type of thing, but the situation may just end up differently. That's why it gives
So
you a
in
new.
all
attack
realities,
roll.
he's gonna get shocked.
It's just
So
a
is-
second chance. It's really just a second chance.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
as a
tell
level
Braxon
5
that
fighter.
he had 2 chances and he failed both of them, but he won't know.
Is Braxton thrown away from the damaged weapon, or does he have it?
You have it. Yeah, I mean, you pulled it off the wall.
Right. So he runs back out the room,
Limps,
Staggers.
limps,
He
hobbles,
staggers.
yeah.
daggers out the room, and says to Lever, "Does it still look magical now?"
Interestingly enough, the entire room doesn't look magical anymore.
Oh,
Braxton, you're in my spot.
Oh, it's a trap.
You
So
ran
it's
to my
It's gone
spot.
now. Alright, I'm going to heal him.
Braxton, you seem to have made the whole room non-magical now.
How about this thing that
Oh,
zapped
no.
me?
That might have been the trap.
Nothing is magical anymore. There's still some residual magic, but it's fading pretty fast now. Leva can tell.
I guess.
Braxton, what probably happened was that every single item in this room was protected by a trap, and you sprang the trap by taking any item.
Lafdul, is that
disarmed it.
rune that you saw? Is it still there, or is it gone now?
He's busy healing Braxon.
Yeah,
For
after you get done.
Point
Yeah.
out.
Well,
Yeah,
there's one
hopefully.
thing you can always count on Braxton for.
Or I guess Leva, you know where it is now. Is it still there?
Can I see it?
You can go up to the wall and look. Yeah,
Okay, I'll do that. Where was it? Around here?
you're just down at the front. Yeah, the rune is gone now.
Oh,
Okay. Ah, did we take a copy of the rune? So next time we encounter the same room, we might
recent
know
enough.
what it does.
You could try to sketch it down. Yeah, I mean,
I
What
think
would
we
that
should do
be?
that.
What type of save would that be? What type of roll would that be to get it right?
Reading,
it's
writing?
really recent though. It's like minutes ago.
I mean, you can just try to
Reading,
copy
right?
it down. You can just try to copy it down. No, it's. I mean, anyone can look at something and try to draw it. I mean, if you see
Okay.
What
it,
I'm saying is we didn't do it before it disappeared.
but I mean, you can just copy it down. I mean, I'm not going to make you roll
From
something
memory.
to see if you.
So
copy it down.
Lever copies the rune.
You may the rolls come up when you see something again and try to associate the two.
She actually has 2 sheets of paper, so can she use one of them to copy the rune?
I mean, and it could just be on a
A
small,
small
portion
corner
of
of
it.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just notes, like hand notes.
You gonna be all right there, Braxon?
I
pat you
failed
on
him
the back a
twice
little bit.
as he took the healing up.
I feel a bit rough.
Looked a little rough there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can do healing, can't you?
Yeah, I did the
yeah,
hit.
he
You're not
healed you for
reading.
16.
For 16.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
Sorry, I see it.
I'd almost say that you shouldn't get the healing because he didn't look.
Was that the natural healing as well, or is that slow healing?
Spells. I cast 2 moderate wounds on you.
Cool.
Cure moderate wounds. Calls. I
Big
have.
Brax.
How much hit points are you missing?
Uh,
Because I only have 1 healing spell left.
yeah, hang on to that. Braxton's got a couple of his own healing
I'll
potions.
give you a temporary healing potion actually. as
and
well.
you gave him a temporary one as well.
And you've still got Baloriana around to do some healing as well.
She has spells. I assume.
Yeah, she wasn't on the helm, we'll just say.
I got a question. Do we have temporary healing potions we were on the day before when Lafdul did them?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Lafdul, do you want to check around the area again, see if there was a secret door or something?
I'll have a look too, because Els.
Yeah, I will look around that where the rune was to see if there's any kind of hidden compartments or something. Whereabouts was the rune?
It was just
On the
it
statue
was
and
basically it was basically over here on this portion of the wall.
Was it on the figurine or whatever?
No, it was kind of like tucked into a little corner.
Yeah.
So a casual observance probably would not have seen it.
Anyways,
I'm gonna look around the walls for similar things, I guess.
I'm looking around the room for hidden doors.
Okay, are you continuing to search for traps as well, Lafdul?
Yeah.
All right, you want to search the rest of the room entirely?
Yep.
All right.
Because I essentially, in a way, I kind of do want this. I am trying to burn time to make this poison
You really want to be affected by this poison, huh?
Yeah, I want to know what it is before I'm useless in the middle of combat.
Okay. You do not find any traps or secret passages in this room.
Can
Okay.
anybody else attempt
Testing.
to look?
I'm doing that for everyone.
Okay.
Braxon's going to take a look at all these broken weapons and see if he can fathom any meaning from it all.
The trophies.
There
I
was
think they're
something.
I think they're trophies from other pirate captains he defeated or something. That's my best guess.
On
Do
that
they-
side of the wall.
Ald, do the weapons look like they used to be good weapons that were broken in combat?
Yeah, they're definitely combat damage.
Oh.
So Braxton says to everyone, I'm wondering if Streb the Old broke the weapons of all the people with these banners and kept the weapons of his defeated enemies.
Well, that's what I
Maybe.
just said.
We can't know for sure though.
You can
Old, you said
speculate.
there was smatterings of magic around. So where would I see any magic left in this room?
It's fading, even the things, but basically, right by every single object is a more concentrated spot, but it's all fading.
So there's no magic left in the room at all.
By the time your spell expires, the room will appear to be non-magical.
Okay.
Oh, I see. This is funny. Anyways,
I completely agree with you, Braxton. That's what my guess is. He just took trophies of the defeated pirates that he defeated pirates.
Does that? I keep forgetting Frasco. Does it have an open hand or anything?
No. One hand is holding a saber, and the other is kind of on its leg. So it's kind of in a
Okay.
triumphal pose.
Oh, as if he was standing, as you said, on the rail. What was on the other side of the wall over there?
That's where trophies are, and there's also trophies on the other walls too.
Wasn't there like a big thing there that goes like in front of a ship or something?
Bowsprit, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything particular about
No, it is. It's a figure of a woman, which is pretty typical on bowsprits.
Maybe that's a ship that he blew apart.
that? Does it
Did
look like
anything-
it's come apart?
Oh, I mean, you can see. Well, are you gonna handle it?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. You can remove it from the wall fairly easily from its mounting, and you can
Oh.
see that on the back. It was clearly cut or torn off of something else. I mean,
It's a trophy.
it's been removed from a ship clearly.
Is it heavy?
Did anything change about the fresco after the magic is gone? After the magic left?
Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention that when the electrical jolt happened, there was a laugh that came from the statue. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. The fresco.
So did the fresco change in any other way?
No, it was just a disembodied laugh that came from that wall.
Okay.
Kind of a. It was
Anyways.
kind of a mean, deep laugh.
I suggest we look very closely at the fresco again to see whether we can actually see something now that we couldn't see before.
Can Braxton pick up that figurehead?
It's pretty heavy.
Okay, he's going to take the figurehead back to here, and he's gonna get the guys upstairs to throw a rope down and haul it up.
Okay.
Well,
While
if we're
Lafdul
gonna
is
do
searching
that-
the room. Well, I mean, it's going to take Lafdul another half an hour to search the entire room for more traps.
okay, well, let's do that with all the trophies then.
Okay.
I don't know that most of the trophies are worth keeping if they're broken weapons, but we
Yeah.
might be able if you know flags. I don't know whether someone will break. I don't know whether someone will be willing to pay good money for a broken sword belonging to a famous pirate.
Alden mentioned that they might be worth something, so let's just go ahead and take it. That's why I take
I
all
know
the treasure.
I know a company that might be interested in broken swords.
Levi is a bit surprised that Braxon's saying that, because she knows Braxon as the one who says, "Oh, a broken sword. Let's see whether we can do something with it."
Yeah, but you haven't been down the lower market with me when I've been selling this stuff.
People don't want to buy it.
They give him a funny look. That's
And then they buy
politely.
it. No, you'll find someone that'll buy anything.
Anyway,
Anyways,
let's take the
can-
trophies down. If he's going to do that right then yeah,
Let's,
I'll do it too.
Let's
While Lapdul's searching.
let's wrap each weapon up in the flag it's associated with, and then we can.
You don't think that they're associated with anything. I mean, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
like stuff on the wall, fitted in where it can be, as opposed to, here's the flag, here's their sword, here's their flag, here's their shield, kind of thing.
Braxon says to Higgimus, "We can hang this lot up in that office you said you're going to get for us."
They're not our trophies.
And
They're not our trophies.
what's wrong with that?
We didn't earn them.
We want to have our own trophies.
Yes.
This is
Sell
so
it to a
funny.
collector.
Just keep
hold them
going.
up.
Can we? Are we done yet?
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
We
I would like to keep going.
Braxon, Higgimus is not an indiscriminate collector. He just wants his own.
Yeah, I'd
trophy.
like to.
Doesn't want anybody else's trophies.
I'd like to.
Hold on, real
keep taking
fast.
this place down.
If you feel it's time to move on, you know what you can do with your character.
Move
There
it.
is a hallway.
Okay.
People still searching, so he isn't moving.
Braxton says to Higgimus, "Okay, if you don't want us to have them, we'll find a tavern and sell them as a collection.
Yeah,
They can
that's
hang
why
them on the wall."
that's what I was thinking. There might be a collector that would want them. Yes, we're still going to take them.
I think we
Yeah.
should
I
start
just
checking
don't
out the
think we
rest
need
of
it.
this place before we start thinking about collecting all these together.
Well, Lafdul's searching the room. That's why they're
Yeah,
taking.
that's why you've got time
I'll
to do
try
it.
and help him.
Have I finished searching the room?
After 30 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm doing that.
Can we fast
And
forward
then-
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I-
I'm waiting for you guys to say. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
were talking about taking this stuff, which can all fit in 30 minutes of game
Great.
time.
We do that.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Does anyone
Well,
want to go
actually-
back? Does anyone want to go back to the room with the galleon?
Not at the moment.
I gotta-
Leva sort
last-
of thinks about what happened and says to the others, "Hey, listen. If we had known how to interpret the room, if we had detect magic before that, we could have avoided what happened to Braxon. But I don't have any more detect magic spells. I don't know about Lafdul, but I don't. So how about we come back tomorrow, or after a rest period?"
Yeldan points out, I think this hallway down here ends up connecting back to the other room.
Well, could we look and see if there's traps, and then if we see anything dodgy where we need spells, we could break off then? Or do you really think we need to leave immediately?
I don't
Well-
think we need to break up. Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Let's
'Cause I
continue.
mean-
Let's continue on. Once Lafdul's finished searching this room again, let's continue on.
Okay.
Hmm. Sounds good to me.
Alright, well, nothing in the room for now. We'll just leave that as a...
Well, hang on, because the
Yeah, we know, but we can't figure anything else right now.
No. We were told Streb the Old is hiding the hoard of gold.
That's
So-
Yeah, that's assuming that there's only one statue.
Yeah, we don't
It's
know
also
that yet.
assuming that's exactly what it meant. It says, beneath a stone of black, dark as the pirate's jack, lays a hoard of gold hidden by Streb the Old. So it could be, yes, it could be means that it's hidden by the statue of him, or it could mean that Streb the Old actually hid it here somewhere in this
Okay.
place.
Braxton, I think it's best if we
Braxton.
investigate the rest of this location before we start destroying walls.
Oh no, I'm just going to push.
Yeah, I did that. I did all the pushing and prodding.
Yeah, he searched the entire room, which includes pushing and prodding at the walls for secret doors.
And the ceiling.
Just because he searched doesn't mean that he found something that's there.
Yeah,
Right.
I could have failed.
So, Braxton's going to go to the left side of the statue, and he's going to push as hard as he can. What am I doing? I've got.
It doesn't matter. I'll tell you if you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't yield.
All right, and he's going to come to the other side and shove hard on that side.
It doesn't yield either.
Okay. All right. Looks like it's not moving, so unless there's a mechanism I haven't figured out.
Actually, if I go back here, what's up above in that rubble area? What's above? Is it just a massive gap?
Yeah, it's just an empty chamber now.
Oh.
There's a few little bits, of stone in there now, but
Braxton thought of something. Can he get his hand around the cutlass that the statue is holding?
no.
Okay.
All right,
So-
continue on with our 10 feet by 10 feet thing.
I saw Yeldan move up ahead of there. Was that an accident click, or did you move up and
Yeah.
then move back?
That was an accident.
Okay. So
Because I got moved over and then I couldn't see where my guy was, so I was to figure out where he was.
okay. Are you up there searching, Lafdul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm poking and prodding with my 15-foot pole.
Okay.
Oh.
You think you see another rune on the floor?
Damn runes. Rune.
From
You
our
think you can disarm
experience,
her?
it's probably a trap.
How big? How obvious? If I point it out to everyone, can everyone?
Once
Is it the
once
same room?
pointed out, but it takes everyone a moment to realize that that's an actual rune because it's pretty small.
Is it the same room as we had in the other room?
No.
I take out the piece of paper and show the rune.
Can we
Maybe
destroy the
drop
room?
this- Can we jot? You want to jot that one down too, Leva?
Yeah, jot it. Make a note of the rune this time, ahead
Yep.
of time.
Are you able to disarm other runes?
No, I need
Here, try
spelling
passing-
of magic, and I don't have access to that yet.
Okay, I didn't
Can
know
you
if that was something to try.
We don't even know whether it is magic or not because neither of us has any detect magic left.
I've got an idea. If
Touch the
everyone
rune with
backs
the
off.
Football.
No. It might conduct through the pole. If everyone backs off, I'll throw stones at it from the rubble.